So for our problem, we have a triangular prism has a volume of 48 centimeters cubed. The height of the prism is 8 centimeters. What is the area of the base? So according to our flow map, we need to first identify the equation needed. Do I have a prism, or do I have the volume of a prism, or do I have a circumference of a circle? And according to our problem, I have a triangular prism and the volume. So I need to use V, the volume, equals the area of the base times the height of the prism. So the second step is write the equation for the problem. Substitute the values in. So in other words, I write the formula down, and then I substitute the values in. So I'm going to, according to my problem, I have the volume is 48 centimeters cubed. So I can erase volume and write 48 centimeters cubed. And then it says the height of the prism is 8 centimeters. So the height, H, is 8 centimeters. Now the next step is to solve the equation. So I draw my line down and I'm trying to figure out the area. So since it's area times 8, the opposite of timesing by 8 is dividing by 8. And now 48 divided by 8 is 6 equals area, because 8 divided by 8 is 1. And so my answer in units would be 6 centimeters squared, because it's area. If you need to write that down underneath number 4, saying that area equals squared, go ahead and do that. A circle has a circumference of 76.36 centimeters. What is the diameter of the circle? So we first need to identify the equation needed. Do we have the volume of a prism, or do we have the circumference of a circle? So looking back at the problem, it says a circle has a circumference of 76.36. So that tells me I have the circumference of a circle. Step 2 says write the equation for the problem. So C equals 3.14 D. And substitute the values in. So in our problem, it says a circle has a circumference of 76.36 centimeters. So C is circumference. I'm going to substitute those values in. And then it says what is the diameter of the circle. So I don't know what D is, the diameter. Now I go on to solve the equation. So I draw a line down the equal sign. And when I have a number and a variable right next to each other, that means multiplication. The opposite of multiplication is division. And I'm trying to get diameter, so I'm going to divide by 3.14. And I'm going to type that into a calculator. And I get 24.3 equals diameter, because 3.14 times 3.14 is 1. And then I need to write units. And since I'm dealing with diameter, it's just distance. And so it's going to be 24.3 centimeters.